Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to say a really big apology actually, because I know I haven't been uploading much over the last couple of weeks. I did have some surgery in the last week or so. I haven't really been able to upload much, which is a bit of a shame because I wanted to be as consistent as possible with this channel, but that's okay. I am uploading something today, and this tutorial will mainly be on just how to achieve the colors that I did in this photograph. It's actually the same colors that I used in my other tutorial on in-depth fashion portrait editing. So it's the same colors that I used pretty much. However, because this photograph's like from the same series, it is a little bit just easier to watch, I guess, because that video is like 30 minutes long and this is probably just going to be a little bit more simple to watch. So we're just going to start off with doing a selective color with this image. So as always, I like to use adjustment layers just down the bottom here, and we're going to choose selective color, and the reds are what we're going to work on at the moment, and this is mainly going to probably alter the skin tone a little bit. So we're going to go to the magenta and say -6. So I am actually going off notes of what I did to the image originally, so I might be a little bit slow in just editing this photo, but I'll try and get it as close as possible. So the whites we're going to edit next, and I had +14 for cyan, -10 for magenta, -3 for yellow, and -3 for black. So if you guys don't know already, I like to use selective color a lot because it's just such a powerful tool, and it can really just change the tones in the image nicely without, you know, creating any damage to the photograph. And for neutrals we're going to work on next, and that's 1, -3, whoa, not -63, -3, and -2 for yellow, and 0 for black. And then we're going to work on the blacks last, and that is +2, -3, -8, and -2. So that's already given it quite a bit of a change if we look just back to the original. So next we're going to do a solid color, because I have to say in the majority of my photos, the main adjustment layers I like to use are selective color, solid colors, and curves, because they're just so powerful just in those three tools really. So the solid color we're going to use is kind of like a cranberry colored tone. So the one that I used was 541531. So it's a nice kind of pinky purpley tone. And we're going to press OK. And that was set to lighten at 13%. So this is really just going to place the color in the darker areas of the image, in the shadows. So it's going to kind of give it that retro tone, I guess, or that retro look. And curves is the next adjustment layer we're going to use. And this is exactly how I've mapped it out from before. So it's 7, 0. And then the next point is 36, 37, and the next point is 102 and 104, and the next is 198 and 194, and the last is 255, which is the end one. So we're going to work on the color channels now. So red is, the red point that I used was 121 and 119, and then the green channel I used 62 and 63, and then the next point is 187, and the next one is 183. And then the last channel, being blue, was 11, 0. So that's really just kind of up to the blues, I think, in a lot of the darker areas too of the image. So it'll kind of push forward that retro kind of look a bit more, I think. and then the next point was 84 and 81, and the next one was 168 and 169. Okay, so that's it for curves. Back to the layers, and we're going to bring up a levels layer now just to kind of give it a little bit more contrast, and it was 2, 1 and 250. And after levels, we're going to go to another solid color, and the other solid color that I used for this was kind of like a olive yellow kind of color. So the one that I've got here is 7. So the one that I've written down is 7A67 3A, and we'll press OK, and that one was set to soft light at 7%. So this will really affect kind of some of the mid-tones in the image. 7%, and I'm going to bring up another levels and change that to 5, 1 and 252. Sometimes instead of like going back to the levels layer that I've already created, I just like to create a newer one just to kind of like adjust it a little bit more. You know, sometimes people would probably say that's the hard way of doing things, but it's just something that I like to do without affecting what I've already done to the image. I just kind of like to do it that way. And the last thing that I did to this image was I actually added a photo filter. So the photo filter is just in the adjustment layers here, and I used warming filter 85. So, and the percentage that I used that at was about 6%. Okay, so that was pretty much all I did to the image, and afterwards I would just give it a sharpen and maybe add a little bit of grain. But the tones that I used, that was pretty much everything that I did to the image. And yeah, I hope you guys really liked this tutorial. I'm hoping to get a lot more videos up soon. As I said, I'm really sorry that I haven't uploaded anything lately, but if you do have any requests for tutorials, please let me know. You know, I'm always up for filling in requests, and it kind of helps me get ideas for my, you know, YouTube channel as well, I guess. But thank you guys very much for watching. I'll just do a quick before and after of the image actually. So this is the before image, and this is the after. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this, and I will talk to you next time.